This is Shayna with NextGenWeb, and I am at the 9th Annual Telecoms Symposium by the Phoenix Center, and I'm here with Dr. Bobby Willig of Princeton University. Hi, Dr. Willig.
Hello, Shayna.
Give me a little bit about your background, if you don't mind.
Oh, I've been doing telecoms all my life, literally. My first job was at Bell Laboratories, when some of the same economics applied to wildly different issues, totally different technologies, but some of the same fundamental economic questions back before most of your audience was born in the 70s.
So today you talked a little bit about expansion opportunities for broadband, and you mentioned prices and providers. Can you tell me a little bit more about that?
Well, we've come a long way with broadband, as you know. I don't know if you saw my study, but with a couple of my academic partners, consulting partners, we did a study of the value of broadband and found that it was really quite extraordinary to the average U.S. household of all different levels of education, all different kinds of demographic backgrounds, all different kinds of income levels. Broadband is twice, 3 times as valuable as what we have to pay for it, which is plenty, but nevertheless the value is there.
Yeah.
And so to the extent we can further expand broadband, it would be a good thing socially, both for the end users and also those who want to reach the end user through the internet.
That's interesting. I actually heard someone mention recently the American public spends a lot more for lattes than internet in a month, and yet we don't hear a lot of complaints about that.
It still seems expensive when you have to write the check every month and put it on the credit card, but we're valuing it way above what we actually pay.
Great.
And interestingly, the people who don't express that kind of value don't have experience with broadband. They take people who express low value, don't actually have it, but then give them a week's exposure in the workplace. They got to have it at home, and it's well worth their spending in terms of all the different facets of their lifestyle.
Right. And you mentioned a 20% churn rate, which leads to kind of a lot of competition in the space, would you say?
Well, that's on the wireless side, right? Yeah. Not necessarily broadband wireless. This is just cell phones.
Right.
And today, of course, 40% of the cell phones are smartphones with internet access, but the churn rate has been holding up for years. And what it means is that there's endless competitive discipline on the suppliers, always trying to hang on to their subscribers, stop them from wanting to churn. But since folks are churning out, they're also churning in. And that means if you don't keep up and keep attracting new consumers, you're cooked financially.
Great.
So it's a huge source of competition.
Thanks so much for talking to NextGenWeb today.
Oh, great. Thank you.